So welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ashley. I'm doing something a little bit different that I've only done once before on my channel. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A. So I went on my Instagram story and I asked people to ask me questions or ask for advice, anything of that sort, and people responded. So I decided I want you guys to get to know me a little bit better, so why not get to know each other by getting ready together and answering some questions. As always, my social medias are always linked in the description box below, so if you want to follow my Instagram so the next time I do a Q&A you can participate, then go check that out. I have my makeup pouch, I have my mirror. I'm ready to start getting ready for the day and answering you guys' questions. Before I start getting distracted with my makeup, let's answer a few questions before we start getting ready. The first question is, what's your fave skincare product? I've tried many different skincare products because I am very much an acne prone girly and I've been going on this journey for way too long, but I will say there are a few products that I live by. I don't know if this would count as a skincare product, but Aquaphor is always going to be my go-to if I am feeling dry around my nose or around my eyelids because I am on topicals for my acne. Aquaphor is always the thing I'm gonna go to and reach for. But for an actual skincare product, I would probably say my Vani Cream Daily Facial Moisturizer. That leads me to the next question that asks, how has your acne journey affected you? I talked about my acne a little bit in one of my previous reset videos. I did start 2 new topicals on my skin and I am put on spironolactone, which a lot of people end up going on for different reasons, but I'm on it to target my hormonal acne. It's now been about a month since I started the pill and it's now been about 2 weeks since starting the topicals, and I have had a long journey with my skin and it's definitely been something that has affected me in many different ways. Obviously physically, but also mentally. A lot of people don't really talk about the aspect of acne that can really affect your mental health. I've tried many different things. I've tried different skincare products, I've tried different topicals, and nothing has really worked. So right now I'm at my biggest step in my acne journey, doing 2 different topicals, one in the morning and one in the night, and then my pill twice a day, so taking 100 milligrams a day. I will say that my acne has affected my mental health in some ways, and it is something that I am continuously working on to make sure that I don't fall into this rabbit hole where I feel insecure about it, or I feel that other people are going to think that I look some way because of that. At the end of the day, you're beautiful no matter what. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Some people have acne, some people don't, but everyone's beautiful in their own way. And it wasn't until recently in my life where I started to actually jump over that hurdle of sometimes I am going to feel insecure. That's perfectly normal, but that shouldn't define how I feel about myself, and I shouldn't worry about other people's opinions, whether it's about my looks or what I post on social media or what I do with my life. At the end of the day, it's your life. Which that kind of just steers away from my acne journey, but my acne journey has definitely been something I've been dealing with for many years. It's definitely taught me a lot and has affected me in many different ways. Hopefully that gives you an answer to your question. Let's start doing my makeup while still answering questions, because I'm gonna start just sitting here and rambling on for way too long. I'm gonna start with my eyebrows first. I go in with the e.l.f. brow lift. I love this combination. My eyebrows love to go anywhere and everywhere. They have a mind of their own. The next question is Team Jeremiah or Team Conrad. And if you know me, I love The Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm obsessed with the book series. I'm obsessed with the show. It's taken over me. It's taken over my mind. And now it's been over a month since the season finale came out and I'm still recovering. But of course I'm Team Conrad. I love Conrad. He's so precious. I love a man in therapy. The next question is what's the most useful thing that you use every day? Aquaphor. I love my Aquaphor through and through. I will never give up on Aquaphor. And I'll probably also say my Stanley or my Hydro Flask. I struggle to drink enough water in a day, especially if one of my water bottles are not full. If my Stanley is in the sink and I haven't washed it, or if my Hydro Flask is in the sink, or if I just haven't even looked at them, I'm not drinking water. So Aquaphor and my water bottles, they are with me at all times. The next question is, what's the best thing that's happened to you this year? This year has definitely been an interesting year for me. It has taught me a lot. I've grown a lot. I feel like I've changed a lot in a good way mentally, and it's definitely a year that I've been very grateful for. Even on a bad year, I feel like you could always take away something that is good. You could come out stronger, you could come out better. It's just always time to improve and grow, and that's definitely what this year has done for me. But to choose the best thing that's happened to me this year, I would probably say moving out. I moved out of my childhood home in January with the love of my life, my amazing boyfriend, and we live in an apartment together, which we are actually moving soon to another place, so that's exciting. And I definitely will be doing a whole moving series on this channel, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. You guys will hear about it soon. I'd probably say moving out with my boyfriend's the best thing that's happened this year. The next question is, what's your guilty pleasure TV show or song? For song, I really don't know. I actually thought about this before. For my show, Is It Cake and Hell's Kitchen. Lately, I've been watching Is It Cake. And this show, I don't even know when's the last time the season came out. And recently, I just had the urge to watch Is It Cake because I love baking shows. I love cooking shows. Do I cook and bake often? No, but I love watching them. I don't know what it is about that show. Something about it is like the perfect amount of corny that just gets me like hooked. If you know me, you know that I'm a really big Swiftie. So of course I got some Taylor Swift questions. So let's just speed round it and ask all the Taylor Swift questions right now. I got asked, what's your favorite Taylor album? Taylor Swift just came out with her new album, The Life of a Showgirl. It eats down, and for a moment I thought, oh, this could like dethrone my favorite album. But I think my favorite album will have to be Midnights. The next one is rank all your Taylor albums. The next question is rank all of the Taylor albums. That's a bit of a difficult one just because she does have 12 albums. So I'll just give you guys my top 3 Taylor albums. I will have Midnights at number 1, of course. And then I really struggle with ranking anything, so this is a little bit difficult for me. I think at number 2, I'm gonna put The Tortured Poets Department. I feel like that feels right, but I'm not sure. And at number 3, I feel like for right now, I will say The Life of a Showgirl, but that might be tied with Reputation. Someone asked, what's your favorite song from Taylor's new album? I love the first track of the album, her single. I love The Fate of Ophelia. It's so good. The music video is my favorite music video of hers of all time. But I think I'm gonna say Wishlist. I love Wishlist, the original version, and I also love the acoustic version. It just sounds so beautiful and so good. I eat that one up. I think Wishlist would probably be my favorite. The next and final Taylor Swift question is, who do you think you'd be obsessing over if Taylor Swift didn't exist? I feel like that's a hard one. I love Taylor Swift. She's my #1 artist, but of course I do listen to other artists, but I'm gonna just go with my second top artist, which is Tate McRae. She's an amazing performer, amazing songwriter. The next product I'm going in with is the Rare Beauty concealer. The next question is, how do you feel knowing your birthday is coming up? If you don't know, I'm 20 and my birthday is at the very end of December. It's on December 27th, so I'm turning 21 this year. I've thought about it more recently just because the holidays are coming up, and when the holidays are coming up, I know my birthday is coming up. I will say, I don't really know how I feel about it. I feel like a lot of people get excited for their 21st birthday. The same with like their 18th birthday. They like think like, oh, like this is like my year, like this is such a big age. And although I feel that way, I'm like, oh dang, like I'm already turning 21. I don't really know how I feel about it. The next question is, what's a weird food combo you swear by? And guys, I am such a picky eater. It wasn't until this past year, especially when I moved out, where I started to actually try new things and try different vegetables and try new food. But I really don't think I have any weird combo. The next question is, if my name wasn't Ashley, what would I want my name to be? Honestly, I don't know, but I do know I would not choose Ashley to be my name. I feel like it's very 2004. The next question is, if you could only wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be? If I could wear like a really nice comfy outfit, that would be great, because I love being comfortable. But then at the same time, if I'm gonna wear this for the rest of my life, I need to like look presentable. Like I'd rather go overdressed to some place than underdressed. Really, I really don't know, and I feel like I'm overthinking this question. Another person said, tell us your love story. My boyfriend and I have been dating for over 6 years, and we recently just moved out together. We met in middle school, so it was quite some time ago. We were very, very young, and we started dating a year after we met in 7th grade. We started dating in 8th grade in 2019, and basically we just stay together. But definitely no relationship is easy, and especially being that young in a relationship, going through all these different phases in your life, and you're surrounded by new people once you get to like high school, and you're just trying to figure out yourself. Of course, every relationship has its ups and downs. Everything happens for a reason. If it's meant to be, it will be, and I definitely do see him as my future husband. That leads us into our next question, which is, what's your number one piece of advice on maintaining a long-term relationship? With my boyfriend and I, everything moves smoothly. I love being able to have that openness with him and tell him whatever's on my mind, and vice versa, and that definitely is important. I feel like everyone says this as their advice, but communication is definitely important. And if you're not communicating with your partner, whether it's something they did that made you feel some way, or something they said, or even if it's nothing like that and you just want to communicate with them, set boundaries, things like that, that should be a priority in your relationship. And if your partner is someone who doesn't like confrontation, doesn't like when you communicate these things with them, that's definitely something that should be brought up. And some people can overcome that, some people can't, and that's okay. And it's always going to root back to communication. I'm done with my makeup, but we do have 2 more questions to answer. The next question is, what can't you leave your house without? This is like the 3rd time that I said it now, but Aquaphor. I can't leave my house without Aquaphor. And the final question is, what's your top 5 artists? At number 1, I'm definitely gonna have Taylor Swift. At number 2, Tate McRae. Number 3, this is where it starts to get tricky. Let me open my Apple Music. How about that? Let's see. I'll put Sabrina Carpenter. And then at number 4, I'll put Olivia Rodrigo. And at number 5, I think I'll put Chapel Roan. I think those would probably be my top 5, or Ariana Grande would go in the 5th spot. This is the final look. I kept it a little bit simple. I look like I got sunburnt though, but that's how I like my blush to look, because it does fade away in the day. My highlighter, it's poking you in the eye a little bit. That's all the questions I'm going to be answering for you guys today. I hope you guys were able to get to know me a little bit better and get a little glimpse into my actual personal life. As I said earlier, my Instagram and TikTok are linked in the description box down below. You can just click the links, get sent to my account, and follow my accounts, so the next time I do a Q&A like this, you can participate. If you have any more questions for me, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below the lipstick emoji. I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye.